All right.
Yeah.
We've got
Pool D1, second last pool for the day.
Our first match in this pool is KANGA Temeflaps. Is it? Can't hear me.
Cool.
KANGA Temeflaps
Temeflaps versus Genie. So Kanga's own Temeflaps, the founder, does he look up Kanga? No, manager for esports manager for the Kanga team. And we've got Genie, Tony from New South Wales, one of our up-and-comers in the Sydney scene. Really excited for this match.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a good match. Temi, Steve, Marta. Yeah.
So Genie is a Steve player himself. So it'll be really interesting to see. There may very well be a mirror match. Genie does have some other characters in his pocket, but
before we continue, can you introduce yourself actually?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Lazy Dave. I'm one of our veteran players here in New South Wales, and I've got with me Shani Sins.
I'm Shani Sins. I'm a Queensland local. I like to commentate and stuff like that for all my locals, so I thought I might try and see how I do on a major level. And but I think less about me and more about the match. I'm looking forward to this match. I'm looking forward to this pool. We've got a lot of killers in this pool.
Yeah.
We've got Dimmy. We've got Dee-on.
Damn.
We've got we've got Chipzeeh. We've got Julius. We've got a lot of really big, good players, up and coming players that are,
That's one of the matches. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to coming up later on. I believe there is a good chance that Chipzeeh and Julius will be running into each other, and I know that's a run back match for them.
I think they're actually the
First match, yeah.
Same as Ben.
Who's done the seeding for this? So I'll be really interested to see how that one plays out.
Yeah.
We've got our two guys, Temeflaps and Genie, taken to the stage now.
Do you want me to put it on? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Too easy.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now I'm looking fancy. All right, so...
Say something if you want to. Just keep like talking shit to each and everyone.
It's good to see everyone out here watching, supporting the local scene. We've got some WA people, Queensland, everyone all over the country and even overseas, just coming to watch some of the best Australian Tekken players to go at it. But so we're getting into the first match there. Both players looking very, calm and relaxed.
First match of the day for these guys, I think, maybe. So I'm really interested to see what the character picks are going to be here. Is it going to be a mirror?
I don't think so. I think Temi was telling Twitch chat not long ago that he's dedicated to Marduk. He's preferring Marduk at Season 3.
He's been playing a lot?
He really wants to play Marduk over Steve, but you never know.
I've got faith in my boy Genie for this one. A lot of Sydney players did pick up Marduk when he was released with Season 2. And so no excuses about the matchup, I think, for Genie on this one. He should be quite comfortable with this character. We'll see how he goes against Temeflaps' playstyle.
But you never know. Marduk is a very deep character. He has so many different ways you could play him.
Robbery,
so many different options.
Robbery is a meme for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. And just like banks, there's many different ways you can rob someone.
Yeah.
But getting to the first match on Mishima Dojo of all maps.
One of my favorite stages.
Yeah. It's simple, straight to the point.
That's it.
Big in walls.
Predictable walls, predictable stage shape.
Going with the red coat and the classic Marduk. One of my favorites.
Now, Genie's playstyle, it is a very timing-centric playstyle. Now, what makes that difficult in a tournament setting? In the first to two, you don't have a lot of time to find your opponent's timing. So you've got to be really sharp.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where a lot of these players are really good in long sets. But then, as you said, in tournament they do.
Especially a lot of our players in Sydney do prefer the long set, but in tournament you don't get that luxury.
And Genie, Temeflaps taking the first round very convincingly there.
Looking comfortable.
Oh, down one for Nice punish.
Nice punish.
Oh!
Reads the parry.
Nice parry, but
we'll
break
see
on the
how
mount
Genie
there.
will adjust next time. Oh, wrong combo on the wall standing 3.
Temi going for a lot of parries here. He likes to party a little bit.
Good read on the
down
forward one.
Season 3.
This will get him to the wall. What's the mix-up?
Oh, nice break. Oh, key charge. He went for a setup.
Okay.
Nice combo by Genie here. Unfortunately drops it though. Oh,
interrupts the rage drive and the running two to close the round.
Very nice from Genie here. Even now, 1-1.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets the pick up.
Yo, we got those.
Season 3. Oh,
drops
unfortunately
the ender,
it.
but that
Would have been
combo
really nice.
extremely difficult.
Testament to his execution here. Now I think it's beautiful back one. Still very strong this season. Gonna get him to the wall. Nice wall combo. Cruising forward to again into suplex bomb here. Oki's gonna be so serious here. Beautiful patience from Genie.
Is this gonna kill?
Oh, so close.
So close. Hits him with the back
and the back two counter hitting him there. Beautiful from Temi here. Temi has to take game 1 here. Oh, nice big setup from Temi here. You see that difference in play styles here.
Yeah.
Maybe Genie isn't just ready for Temi's Mara.
Gets him with the back one, though. Let's see if he can bring the momentum back.
Oh,
nice.
Gets it with a down back 3.
Guaranteed follow-ups.
Oh,
while standing 3 all in.
Lots of wake-up kicks from these guys, actually. I think
that's a really good call-out, 100%. So I'm noticing that as well. I don't know if Genie's picked up on it. But let's see if he can
beautiful
capitalize.
punish. This is going to take it to the wall, I think. Oh,
drops
unfortunate.
Stays on him, stays inside that range.
Nice punish on that. Down forward 1 once again from Temeflaps here. Let's see what he goes for as an ender. Oh, okay. Goes for the stomp instead of a
Recognize
BTS
that Genie was staying down.
Nice punish. I think he can launch that. Oh, very nice. Genie taking game 1. Very well confident in himself to bring that back and take that first game there. Temi just having a chat there.
Having a think, getting a little coaching.
Yeah, it doesn't seem phased at all by the loss there.
He's too calm, cool and collected, Mr. Temeflaps. So.
He's seen it all. Straight into the rematch there. Very nice. So getting into game 2, that was too close to say...
3 rounds to 2, it's hard to say what you need to adjust in the game.
No needs for adjustments right now. I think you just got to play, be the better man.
That's it. Or be the better robber. Let's see.
Went for the setting 3.
Minor punish. So scary that minus quarter set forward 2.
Heavy really trying to put the pressure on Genie here. Oh, went for the down back 1+2. It gets counter hit for it. Oh, using the flicker pressure too. Oh, and a beautiful full crash down forward 2 there. Oh, more standing forward. Double for the stomps. 3 stomps from Temi.
Nice!
Oh, and a rage drive. 14 frames fast. Such a beautiful rage drive.
One of the best rage drives in the game, in my opinion.
Of course. Very easily. Nice. Temi placing the kick jabs really well. Counter hit down back 2. This is getting to the wall. BTS combos buffed.
Yes, especially with the jabs moving closer into the BTS range.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Combos much easier.
Oh.
Genie, bit of a big life deficit here. It's the counter hit flicker.
Trying to set up stuff with that Albatross too. Oh, while running too, getting that plus frames. Temi again getting a very successful dick jab there. I think that's 4 out of 5 this match so far. And finishing it off with a down forward 4 there. Another move been buffed with the rage.
No launch, just
beautiful
a punish.
A punish is a punish, I feel like.
That's it, better than nothing.
Oh, he's getting
nice punish on the quarter.
As you said, getting his timing on the quarter forward too there. Oh, and around the world, baby. Let's see what he's going to do. Get him to the wall.
Wall's coming up though. Messes up the combo a little bit.
Oh, trying to get him to the wall there, but successful there.
Nice punish, and that'll be the round.
From Genie there.
Genie on a set.
Oh, and a key charge.
He's feeling himself, feeling very confident. Nice block, doesn't launch punish the VTS at 4.
Nice punish from Temi there. Oh, quarter second forward, 1 step. Nice punish. Oh.
Good awareness from Genie here.
Oh.
Nice punish on the
Sonic
whip.
Fang, such a long range. Oh.
He's going to be only 1 hit away.
Oh. It's anyone's game still. There is a robbery coming. Oh. Oh. Oh, beautiful white parry from Temeflaps here.
Temeflaps still in this. Robbery's incoming.
Yep.
And
what's the Oki situation? They're both so close to dying here.
Good patience.
This is close. Oh, beautiful choice to use the first rage drive from Genie here. Genie taking a 2-0 over Temeflaps. Closer than the score suggests, though.
Fantastic way to close up the
down to the wire.
That was down to the wire. That was down to the wire.
So really beautiful choice by Genie to go for the Season 1 rage drive there.
Which does, as you saw in that situation, it does high crush. It does have an inbuilt auto block. Great awareness and great utility of a wide variety of Steve's tools in that situation.
I feel like it separates the good Steve players from the great Steve players. Being able to use both of
There's
those
more to
range.
Steve than just back one and down forward.
Yeah,
two.
exactly.
Yeah.
And now, Genie, using his, his Steve knowledge to be able to apply that pressure twice with the Season 1 rage drive there.
Yeah.
I think that my hat's off to him. That was really good from him there.
And it was actually, Alchemist in particular, who's a Steve player himself, has really brought to life the effectiveness of Steve's Season 1 rage drive, which a lot of people were, I think, quite dismissive of.
Yeah.
Or they put in sort of the lower tier of rage drives.
Yeah.
But, Alchemist swears by its utility, and was a good example of it.
And like you see a lot of the high-level overseas Steve players, they still use it quite a bit.
Oh.
I've seen, I can't say off the top of my head, but I have seen it quite a lot.
It's good pressure, it's good plus frames, it's got the chip damage, it's high crush.
Chips at the wall, like
it.
someone says that little bit of life, chip them off at the wall. There's so many good uses
gotta
for
be aware
it.
of
I
your
think it's
options.
very underrated.
A really great start to
really great start to this pool.
So to anyone who's just tuning in, we're down to our last two pools of the day. We're going to be finalizing, we're getting down to top 16 by the end of pool D2. We are running pool D1 at the moment. Next match, is this really who I think it is? Okay, so
we've
it's
got,
going to be Box versus
Levels.
Now,
Okay, so
Levels
Box-
is not a player I'm familiar with. Box, one of the best players we have here in Sydney.
Okay, yeah.
Oscar Main.
Plays a bit of lay too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does have quite a good
I'd love to see that. I love watching lay in tournament, and but Levels, I haven't heard of this guy. I'm interested to see what he's made of. Anyone,
In tournament, anything can
Yeah,
happen.
anything can happen.
And
An
it's
upset can happen from anywhere.
Really great opportunity for Levels here. I mean, first time I've personally heard of him. I don't know how long he's been part of the scene for, but to get a chance to showcase himself on stream,
Yeah, exactly.
this is fantastic. This is
I
what
think,
we love to see.
not many matches get on stream, one in a, one in a.
Oh, hold up. I've just been told there is a change of the match that
there's
we
a
are running on
change.
stream here.
So we've
And
got
this
Dee-on
one,
Grey versus South Australia yigGRU's only Dimmy.
This is going to be an
This is going
absolute
to be
banger.
This is going to be a banger of a match. So Dee-on having those three characters. Would you say Madak, Jack, Lars? I've seen him playing Lars this weekend.
To be honest, in tournament, Dee-on is confident enough to play even more characters now.
Yeah.
He can play Lars, he can play Devil Jin. Now, Dimmy, as far as I'm aware, is a Heihachi loyalist in tournament.
Yeah, I think he does have a couple of characters in his pocket though.
Online, I've seen him play a lot of characters, so he's obviously got a lot of characters under his belt. But, in that tournament setting, you want to stick to your comfort zone. You want to stick to what you know. And I would predict that Dimmy
But
will
I
play
think,
Heihachi in this matchup.
I personally think Dimmy, this is a good example of a crazy upset that can happen then.
Absolutely. I think Dee-on, fair to say Dee-on is the favorite here in this matchup.
I'm always repping my boy.
You got to do it.
I'm always repping my boy.
You got to do it.
So we've got a Dimmy, fan favorite here, but Dee-on also very, popular within the things that's known as a very, ruthless player. He'll take, he's known.
Yeah, 100%. Not just a very good player, but if he can identify
find
your
a way,
weaknesses
find a
early,
weakness in your game plan,
he will expose it over and over and over.
Now, showing the baby Dimmy
baby
sticker
Dimmy.
on stream.
Let's go.
All right, so we're getting into the first match here. So, let's go. Yeah. Crowd cheering for Dimmy.
Dimmy, I think, would be the people's champion in this instance.
People's
Dee-on,
champion.
a great player, a lot of
Renmark's
tournament
best
experience.
Heihachi.
It is going to be the Jack
Heihachi
pick.
versus Jack.
Dee-on knows this matchup very, very well.
This matchup on paper, who wins? Character-wise, of course.
Me personally, there are very few matchups that I believe in Tekken stray away from 5-5. This matchup, I think, is 5-5.
Yeah, perfectly 5-5.
So it's really going to come down to the players, how well they know the matchup, their play styles, how they go together. Dimmy, a very aggressive play style.
Yeah.
Dee-on, really able to flip a switch.
I think
and play in
Dimmy's
several
quite
ways.
the same. He'll pressure you, he'll push you to the wall with those electrics and those forward, and he'll, as soon
And once
as
your back's to the wall,
Yeah.
that's Heihachi's wheelhouse.
yeah, that's where he wants you to be. Let's go. Game one here. Dimmy versus Dee-on Grey here. Nice to
Oh, good challenge by Dee-on with the forward.
Oh,
kick.
beautiful down 4-2 from
Looks
Dee-on
like we're
there.
going downstairs.
Going downstairs. Wall break already in the first round. Optimal combo, I think.
Yeah.
Forward 2, no punish.
At that range, I don't know. Jack possibly could have punished, but Dee-on still takes the round with a full
Dee-on
touchdown
just
back.
slowly poking away at Dimmy. But I think...
So, playing against Jack here, what you need to be aware of is, I mean, you don't want to eat those lows. You can't see those lows. You can't react to them. So you really need to get a hold of Dee-on's timing in this instance and interrupt him before these pokes come out. But of course, easier said than done.
Yeah, of course.
A very good player.
For such a strong player like Dee-on Grey, it's very hard to get his timing down. Oh.
Wake up 3.
Nice wake up 3. Oh,
Season 3
optimal
combos.
combo.
Let's go.
Oh.
Misses the end.
This is the last hit there, unfortunately. Debugger. Oh, Dee-on taking game round 2 there. Just slowly poking away at Dimmy. But I think Dimmy can bring it back. Oh,
planting
sowing
the
the seeds.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, electric's coming out of here.
Eager to get back into this.
I think Dimmy just trying to use this game as more of an intel game, I think. Yeah. Because as you said...
Nice! Was that a punish?
Was that a punish on forward 2? Oh no, and he's
with the
dead.
disrespectful. Dimmy laughing it off.
Doing
He's
a little
not
bit
phased.
of tongue action there.
Dimmy
Dimmy like having a little
this.
bit of a giggle.
Yeah.
Brown Man coming up with a bit of coaching here. Willis confirming that that is a punish.
Forward 1+2 is a punish on forward 4-2. Really good awareness.
But Dimmy taking it to a stage select here. Let's see if he just wants the wall break. Heihachi having very good wall break combos. You know that forward 3 into quarter circle forward 2, so deadly. And Heihachi before season 3, you know, known for being one of the higher damage B&B character.
Often electric, you can easily get 74 damage.
Exactly,
no
wall breaks just
slash.
add shit.
And
Oh, excuse
while
me,
we're on the
a
subject,
lot more to the mix.
Dimmy's execution.
Yeah, Dimmy's execution is wonderful. And I think Heihachi really compliments him for that. But we're getting into game 2 here. Dee-on convincingly taking game 1, but I think Dimmy can bring one back.
Starting the round with a forward 2, expected Dimmy to disrespect. Chipping away with those full touchdowns.
Oh, that's a new move, isn't it?
Patiently checking out Dimmy's timing here. +5 on the back 2.
Oh, catching him with the 2-1 there.
Catches him dashing in. So Dimmy needs to be a little bit more patient. He needs to move, I think, laterally around Jack as opposed to just dashing in. Dee-on's going to catch him very well. He's very experienced with that.
Catching him again with a new move.
Gets caught with the back 1-2. New move. Nice punish with the 1-1-2.
Dimmy trying to fight back.
Trying
here.
to feel him up, but still
catches him. Going for
still just dashing him forward. Got to try a little bit more sidestep. New moves, so new combos from Dee-on.
Yeah. Dee-on really already optimizing his combos for season 3. Wow, and catching him again with the...
Dimmy up against the ropes. Let's see if he can bring it back.
Dimmy the corner dog in this situation. Let's see if he can fight back here. Oh, forward 3 counter hit, but also gets counter hit himself, so he can't capitalize on it. Season 3 move once again. Follow up. Oh, back 2 once again. Down back 2. Nice punish from Dimmy here.
This time.
Rage drive in a plus frame.
Only one hit away. Gets him with the down back 1. And unfortunately,
Dee-on taking it 2-0 over Dimmy.
Going down to the loser's
The
bracket.
people's champion felled very...
He's not out just yet. He could make his way all the way back.
Losers brackets runs
running the
most
gauntlet,
high.
as I say. Yeah, 100%.
But
Dee-on moving on winner's
Dimmy,
side.
he still looks calm and collected. I think those 2 matches, he was going in. Of course, you know, you want to win. You always want to win.
It was one of those situations where I think, you know, you could see, especially in those last couple of rounds. I mean, Dee-on, he smelled blood.
Yeah.
He smelled blood, and he was just going in for the
And he's not going to, as soon as he smells blood, he's not going to stop.
He doesn't let up. He was really sticking to a lot of those
He'll suffer.
plus frame on block moves
Yes.
to keep the pressure, keep the momentum on his side. And I think how he had conditioned Dimmy throughout that set was quite clever. Dimmy was quite aggressive in the beginning.
Yeah.
As soon as he saw Dimmy was starting to pull back and play more defensively, he was like, all right, I'm going to come in. I'm going to do slow moves that are plus on block and just keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
And Dimmy, unfortunately, wasn't able to
I think,
adapt in
he
time.
really stayed back a little bit, got a little bit of info on Dimmy, really punished him for it, and then just slowly suffocated him until the set was
Suffocating
done.
is a good word, I think, for the last round. So really well played by Dee-on there.
But
oh,
so
no.
now we have Kantoro, the Anna player from New South Wales,
the Anna player from New South Wales
versus Chipzeeh. Ooh.
Wow, this is going to be a great
This
match.
is going to be a great match.
Very
Chipzeeh,
strong players. Chipzeeh, an up-and-comer from the Melbourne scene, he's been doing really well.
Yeah.
Shaheen, of course. I mean, Chipzeeh's played Shaheen for as long as I've known him.
Yeah.
Shaheen, though,
Season
received
3.
some great buffs in Season 3.
Wonderful buffs.
Chipzeeh's obviously loving it. Anna, a few changes. Would you say buffed or nerfed overall in Season 3?
I'd say to my Anna, quite a bit nerfed.
Okay.
I like some of those moves that I like to use to set up. Got a little bit of a change, similar to Kazumi's back to where quarter forward used to 4 used to knock down, and now just balancing his spins. And also it's a little bit closer on block. But other than that, I feel Anna's got buffs, but she's still very player dependent. You need to play her well to do well, of course.
One thing I'm quite interested to see in this matchup, so both characters do have the option, if you choose to play this way, for some full crouching 50-50s. Kantoro does favor or incorporates a lot of this aspect of Anna's playstyle into his game. A lot of Chaos Judgment usage as well, which I know you're a fan of. How familiar do you think Chipzeeh is with Anna? Are there any? So I mean, Melbourne has Anna playing.
Yeah.
You've got Rainbow Warrior, so I wouldn't be surprised if Chipzeeh was familiar with this matchup.
Yeah. And Chipzeeh and I have played quite a bit, especially this week.
Excellent. Really, really great to see. So it's going to be...
and to the guy in the chat, I may know as well, so...
It's Tim. Tim from Melbourne wasn't able to come to OHN this year for reasons. Hopefully he'll be able to come out for maybe the next major we run here in Australia. Really a little disappointing for us because he is one of the strongest players in Melbourne. So. But anyway, here we go going to
getting into the first
Kantoro
game
versus Chipzeeh. Characters as we predicted, is this going to be Anna versus Shaheen? There we go.
Now the most important part, in my opinion, is what preset do these guys use?
In Season 3?
Yeah, new Season 3 thing. Lets you have a little bit of personality to your characters, of course.
Now, a little bit interesting, this is a wallless stage. So, Anna's one of those characters who I feel has quite great wall pressure.
Yeah.
Won't be able to utilize this in this game. Let's see how we go. Kantoro on P1. Starting with the down forward 4 there. Launch punish full on block, but it is very plus on hit.
Oh, very nice low parry from Chipzeeh here. Season 3 combos, baby. Getting the Oki. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Catches
very nice down
in,
forward 2
very
there.
Nice.
One of the safe down forward 2s in 7. Such a beautiful move. Down 4. Chipzeeh using Season 3 Shaheen already to such a great effect.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice counter hit 4, but went for the extension instead.
Forward 3, now homing in Season 3. Needs to be very careful.
Good punish by Kantoro there.
Poking away with these lows. Trying to keep momentum in.
Interesting use of the...
teasing the full couch mix up there.
Oh, CJ on 1+2 into crouch mix up.
Nice
Beautiful punish from Chipzeeh there. Oh, and nice slide. Guaranteed follow-up.
All ranges in Season 3.
And another slide from Chipzeeh.
Down forward 1-2, one of Anna's best mix-up strings.
Oh, very nice down forward there. Good interrupt. Oh, beautiful punish from Chipzeeh there. Yes, and Chipzeeh taking round 2 there in a really close slow-mo there. That could have been anyone's round in my opinion. And another slide from Chipzeeh. Guaranteed follow-up as we said. Oh, beautiful down forward 2 by Kantoro there. Nice combo.
Damage.
Beautiful damage. Oh, nice low parry. Don't do that twice against him. Oh, nice orbital there. Safe on block. Oh, jumps over the grab. Oh, unable to punish the hop kick. Beautiful spacing by Chipzeeh there.
Really good movement from both players. Feeling each other out. A little bit more patience here.
Oh, nice
Tries
disrespect on the...
Chaos Judgment.
Oh my god, and Chipzeeh poking like a madman right here.
Really strong
Just
start.
taking
really
game 1 here. Really.
Just 3 rounds to 0, and Chip was really able to control that range 0 space really well with his pokes.
I agree, yeah. Chipzeeh really doing well there.
Shaheen's down 3. Quite a frustrating mind game, I find. On hit, his ability, I mean, he can go into sneak, he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
It's not a load, that's plus on hit, but really makes you question whether do I move, do I try to retaliate in this situation or not.
And I think Chipzeeh's, well not Chipzeeh, but Shaheen's full crash mix up as well, where...
Really on point. He hit almost every slide.
Exactly, yeah. And I feel like Shaheen as well having that, if he wants to fully disrespect, and wants to disrespect that, he has while rising one.
Yeah.
Counter hits him in the face.
Guaranteed forward 2-3. It's not something you want to run into. How would a state for game 2? Kantoro sticking with the Ana pick.
Let's see if these guys have optimized their big boy combos for these wall breaks here. Oh, nice. Nice hop kick from Kantoro there.
Getting the mini combo off there.
Oh, nice punish from Chipzeeh. That's his launch though.
Booty bomb, one of Kantoro's
up forward
moves.
1+2.
Gets the wall
Such
splat.
a deadly grab at the wall. Beautiful punish from Chipzeeh while standing
Is he
2
going to
here.
take him to the wall here?
Yeah, it's going to take him to the wall for sure. Look at the damage on that. Boom, boom. He already in rage.
Oh,
beautiful
chaos
chaos judgment from Kantoro there into the rage art.
Just,
I wonder, will this kill? I don't think this will kill.
I
don't think it will kill. Let's see. Oh my god, it killed. Oh, that was so close.
Who needs low parry when you've got Chaos Judgment, am I right? Kantoro going for the styling points here. 1 round up in game 2.
Oh, up forward 1. Such a dead. Ooh, that's an
Excellent
interesting
conversion.
combo there.
Patient machines 4-3.
Sidestep 1+2. Safe on block. Really deadly there. So good for the pressure. Oh. 1, 2, 3 in the SNK. So strong with that 3 hits.
Running 2, slightly buffed in Season 3. It is also showing
full crash down forward 4.
hand sweep, breaks through the power crush.
Oh, and the down 4 to close out round 2.
Don't need to get
Kantoro
fancy with it. Generic down 4s, it's all good.
Kantoro getting a striding style. Oh, nice pickup from Chipzeeh here. Oh, it breaks the wall. Steps on him.
Gets himself in the corner though. Can he get himself out of this pressure?
Oh, no
Blocks the
pickup.
slide. No.
Nice down 3-2. Unfortunately, has to use the tailspin to break the wall. Nice interrupt.
Good interrupt.
He delayed it and he got punished for it. So Chipzeeh taking a round back here. Oh, and a hop kick from both of those guys actually. Using just the CJM down 3 there. Minus 12 on block, but you can still, of course, hit them.
Kantoro applying pressure with the
nice. Oh,
gets the counter hit, doesn't get the 4-2-3.
Oh, beautiful low parry once again from Chipzeeh. He's not having any of these lows. Oh, went for SNK 1+2. Oh, he could have ducked that. Oh, and a beautiful rage out from Kantoro to take game 2. Evening it out against Chipzeeh. Very, very nice game from Kantoro there. The wall's really helping him out there, I think.
Yeah, like I said, Ana's wall pressure much stronger. I mean, has always been strong, but it's one of the better characters to apply wall pressure in Tekken. But that rage out at the end, a really great awareness. Could really feel that Chipzeeh's aggression coming in.
But going back to an Infinite, I feel like these slide characters a lot stronger in an Infinite than Ana's full crouch mix-up, where Ana's is a little bit more avoidable. You know, you have that walk left.
And in terms of its effective range, it's much
of
shorter
course,
than James
of
as well.
course.
Going
So
back
getting
to the
into game
wall
3 here.
Going again with the picnic blanket custom.
Starting off with some poking there. Disrespecting the CJM there once again. Wrong punishing before there. Nice low parry, really reading it there with those sidestep down. Wasioki here, down 4. Nice pickup. Oh no. Doesn't get the combo though. Using that CJ, only just using CJM
Good
down
awareness
3.
of space from Kantoro. Pressure
Kantoro just really trying to poke with that down forward 1 there. Oh, using the trooper roll. Chipzeeh's blocks are on point today, but unfortunately, Kantoro takes round 1 there with the down.
That's something, but when you're playing against Nina, playing against Anis, you're always questioning yourself. When do you take your turn? It's never that black and white.
Oh, nice.
Gets the hand sweep, guaranteed follow-ups.
Gets the blink there. Oh, and a beautiful hop kick from Chipzeeh. Season 3 stuff.
Again, down 4.
Down 4. Oh!
Gets the counter hit 4-1.
Optimized combos from Chipzeeh here. Oh!
Gets the refloat.
Reset. Oh, and a down back 3. It drops the combo. Oh my god, and a down back 3 plus 4.
Bets it all on the down back.
On set point here over Chipzeeh. Oh, got the counter hit, but didn't. He knows the combo this time. Oh, and a beautiful down forward two
Getting
from Chipzeeh
caught by
here.
down forward.
Fighting back all he can here. Oh, and a
Getting
back
the back one,
Oh,
but the back
that
one no
doesn't
longer a
count
counter
hit.
hit in Season 3.
Oh,
Nice,
full
good
crouch forward
chase.
one here. Oh,
Nice
beautiful
duck.
duck from Chipzeeh. And straight into the
Plays
Ranger.
it safe. Goes for the Ranger. Really good
Stay
decision.
down, he says. Chipzeeh finally
Feeling
back with a
himself.
round of his own here.
Not out
This
just
is it,
yet.
getting
Kantoro
so very
still
close.
on set point here in game 2.
Oh, nice punish from Chipzeeh. SNK pressure so strong. Oh, he gets the orbital. This is big damage. Nice. Kantoro back at half health already. But this kid, oh,
Back 1+1, I believe, in Season 3.
could have
tries to
punished
hop
it.
it, testing
Nice
him out.
slide, guaranteed follow up here.
Trying to get a feel if Chipzeeh is crouching outside of range 1 there.
Oh, punishes it.
A little bit of a YOLO down back 3, I think, at that range is a little hopeful. We're going to the final round.
Final round here. Oh, very nice. Disrespecting the SNK there. Oh, nice punish from Chipzeeh. Oh, and
catches him dick
SNK3
jabbing.
picks him
This
up
is
here.
gonna be a full
Optimal combos.
Chipzeeh looking really good.
Look at the damage on that. Season 3 Shaheen is nutty.
Pressure from
Oh,
Kantoro.
oh, good whip. Oh, 1-2-1.
gets the counter hit.
And Chipzeeh takes it
Takes
2-1 over Kantoro.
Really?
So very close there. Chipzeeh being able to take it out there. What a... Just showing his strength as a player there.
Had my heart caught in my chest the whole time. Only now do I realize it's still beating. That was
Oh
a
my
fantastic
God.
game from both players. Really good showing from Chipzeeh. Like this.
Really good showing from both players, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think Kantoro, I think the mindset behind those down back threes were good. He thought he had Chipzeeh a little bit nervous, I think, maybe. Maybe he thought he was going to panic jab a little bit, get under it. There's always options for that down back three.
Yeah, I completely agree with that assessment. Really unfortunate that that down back three really didn't pay off for him in that scenario. And that just shows that Chipzeeh was able to maintain his composure in those
And he's
moments.
looking for all options.
You can imagine final round. The eagerness to close out a round is just, it can mess with your decision making.
Of course.
So Chipzeeh,
But he
really
kept
great
calm and collected through the whole lot there. Really strong from Chipzeeh. So the next set we have is CTC versus
Juicy Penguin.
Juicy Penguin
From Brisbane.
from Brisbane. Brisbane Tekken
Now-
shirt right there.
I've seen Juicy's been playing a lot of Zafina lately. Is that who he's
He
going to go
has.
with the tournament, or is he still a Lucky Chloe, or he
I
plays a
think
little
he's going to pick
Katarina as well?
Zafina. I think he's
Zafina.
going to pick Zafina.
So I know CTC has been playing against Alchemist Zafina. Of
Yeah.
course, this is a very different player we've got here. I don't know how familiar he is with the matchup, but CTC, I would say the best Eddie player in Australia. And it would be really interesting to see how this match goes. This would be
And Eddie also not a character that doesn't come up very often at Tekken 7.
No.
You don't see
not
him
at all.
very often.
He's quite unorthodox. There are those that niche subset of characters that you feel you really have to devote
Yeah.
a lot of game time to mastering. CTC obviously has done that with Eddie over many years. I'm really curious to see. I can't call how this is going to go until I see Juicy Penguin's character.
Yeah,
pick,
of course.
because Zafina might be a bit of a problem for CTC.
I think he's going to play Zafina.
Eddie in Season 3 did receive some buffs. He's finally been given something that he hasn't had a really good... he's never really had a good 12-rank Punisher.
Yeah.
And in Season 3, they've given him forward 2-3. Really good damage that goes into a handstand mix-up. Who's Juicy gone with?
Juicy is running with the Lucky Chloe.
Okay.
So
Lucky
we've got
Chloe-
the Eddie versus
the Lucky Chloe.
the
Lucky
Chloe.
Chloe also looking very strong in Season 3. They've given her back turn 2, which I think is a fantastic addition to her kit. So
as well as that while running 3+4, the Hell Sweep.
The Hell Sweep.
If you have that execution and can do those instant while runnings, you have that 50-50 at your hands there.
Yep.
You make that opponent freak out with your back turn mix-ups, and then you just kill them off with those instant while running.
Now, that having been said, CTC is a Lucky Chloe player himself.
Yeah,
so
of course.
Let's see how he goes in this match.
Early on in Tekken 7's life, I remember before Eddie was announced himself, everyone was like, Lucky Chloe's going to play.
That's it. Gets the guaranteed wall running 3 after down for a 2 on hit.
Oh,
Baits
went for
the
the
whiff,
whiff.
but unfortunately doesn't get the launcher. Still gets the gun launcher now.
Wall pressure here from Eddie. Very strong. Oh, picks him
Nice
up out of
throw.
handstand there. Oh, went for the Cali
I
roll
haven't seen
there.
that setup before.
Gets it back, straight back to the wall.
Catches him
with the wall
ducking.
pressure.
Good pressure from CCC.
Sneaky lows.
Standing
CTC
tall.
and taking it round 1.
I-12 mid, really great checking tool.
Yeah.
CTC using it very well.
Oh, that trade there.
Yeah.
That would have been very interesting to see if Juicy could have
Catches Juicy Penguin in the
back
back.
turn combo.
Sidestep 4.
Nice punish from Juicy.
Oh,
Again,
just
nice punish.
a little slow on there while standing 3.
Oh, while running
there's the
triple
hell sweep.
Season 3, baby.
Breaks the grab,
Nice
break.
break on the 1 pursuit right here. And while
Again,
running
the
3
hell
plus
sweep.
4 once again.
Oh!
And again, Juicy just disrespecting
Sticking with the new
his
stuff.
enemy's defense here.
But here's the thing, with this mix-up between close while running 3 and while running hell sweep or while running 3 plus 4, of course you can just sidestep, sidewalk him, but this is Eddie. He doesn't have a good sidestep.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice combo
Jeez,
from CTC here,
that
though,
combo
in
was
round
crazy.
3.
Oh, very nice
Power
choice from
crush
Juicy
doesn't
there.
catch him.
Bait out the
Goes
power
for the
crush.
grab, this will be the round. CTC 2 rounds to
CTC
1.
about to take game 1 here. Over Juicy again. Oh, down 4-2
Catches
counter
him
here.
checking again, you've got to watch out.
Gonna him to the wall. Oh, misses the end of it. That handstand pressure, really, Juicy Penguin doing really well to just get out of it. Cali
Catches him
roll.
with the Cali roll.
He's
This
to
is
the
going
wall.
to the wall.
Big damage here.
Now this mix up at the
He's
wall.
in
Down
rate.
back 3. No, it goes for the back 3.
Oh, beautiful whip
punish.
punish from CTC here. He might be dead. Oh, no. Sideball save lives, my friends.
With the rage drive, takes the pressure. No.
Oh, nice punish from CTC there. And good choice.
First game going to
CTC.
CTC.
Yeah.
Looking, I think, pretty comfortable, I think, that
Yeah.
game 1.
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable, but
Really
I want to see what Juicy does now.
I think the adaptation required, personally, from observing how that went down in round 1, a lot of aggression from Juicy in those instances, and he caught a lot of counter hit. He got counter hit quite a few times for his trouble. So I think he needs to really pay attention to the timing of CTC's attacks if he's going to come into game 2 strong. Now, as we mentioned before, Juicy does have a couple of characters.
Yeah, he does have a couple of characters
he
in his
doesn't-
pocket. He has a Katarina as well, and he's been playing Zafina all weekend. But he's going back to the Chloe.
Yeah, sticking with Chloe for game 2.
Sticking with Chloe.
Boyd asking for a Zafina pick. I'm sure there was plenty of Zafina later on. But Juicy's going to stick to his bread and butter for game 2.
Sticking to his guns here with Lucky Chloe. So let's get into game 2 here. So Jungle Outpost 2, added in season 2, got a nice funky turn to it.
Yeah.
That wall break is gonna
Swapping sides.
Yeah.
Something to be wary of with CTC's playstyle as well is he's really good at baiting out whips with his backdash.
Yeah.
I don't know if Juicy has caught on to this, but he did eat a couple of, again, still catching
Counter
the-
hit down
the
4-2
down
once
4-2.
again.
Similar story to game 1 here, so Juicy really has to be careful with
Yeah,
how his
Juicy
timing
has to be
moves.
a little bit more careful with his buttons there when he's trying to bait out that down 4-2.
Chloe wall pressure slightly buffed with additional wall bounce moves in season 3.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice combo from Juicy here. This pressure's looking a lot better. Gets the guaranteed hit. What's the wake up mix-up?
Oh,
Goes for the high crush
picks him
option.
up from that again.
Just rage out? No, goes for the
Oh,
safety.
goes for the
That'll
wall
kill
combo
anyway.
and gets him. Juicy Penguin taking round 1 of game 2 here.
Good start for Wildy.
Oh,
The backdash running 3. Now, relax 4 is actually minus 13 on block. But he
oh,
recovers
beautiful
crouching.
optimized combo for the slide there.
Really interesting mix-ups from Juicy.
Oh, sidestep forward down 4-2. You see that a lot of Eddies do that.
Catches him with the Cali roll again. Are we going downstairs?
Nice. Oh, unfortunately, doesn't get the wall break there.
Guaranteed while standing 3.
Oh, beautiful. That back turn mix up in the wall. Mid, you die. Low, you die. It's very dangerous from Lucky Chloe there.
Really good addition to her kit game.
But Juicy making those changes to his game plan, that's really benefiting him.
Compare this to game 1. I mean,
Three, three,
it looks like
CTC
he's made the adjustment necessary here, but CTC, big life lead here in round 3.
Oh, and the relaxed forward 3+4 there, taking a round back for CTC. You really wanting to end the set quicker than
Again, it's the relaxed 4 going
earlier than later. No, wrong punish, I think.
I think while standing 2 is going to be the go-to. in that
Oh,
situation.
down 4-2
Again,
counting it once
down
again.
4-2.
Really good at baiting those.
Has
right?
really been the story of this set. CTC
Oh.
with that wall pressure. Gets hit out of the
Back
grab.
turn. Oh, really
Floated
good.
into the wall.
One thing about that Juicy's really done. Oh, and the Cali roll to take a game for Juicy.
Two.
Juicy, perfectly placing that Kali roll there to take a game for himself. But I gotta mention his down forward 1 placement. He's placing that down forward 1 really well to just float him out of that handstand.
It is a really great poke with Lucky Chloe. It is only -1 on block. Another situation with that Kali roll there. CTC getting caught, I think, 3 times in that game. It's another one of those scenarios where Eddie's sidestep really hurts in this situation.
Yeah, of course.
That is the sort of go-to.
Because that's the option against Kali roll.
That's the option against Kali roll. You just start sidewalking.
But unfortunately, it's not as he can't.
A lot harder when you have to just stand there and guess it.
But it is -9 on block. But then again, you know, from players that we have around here that like to do some crazy stuff on Chloe at -9.
For Chloe players, -9 into hop kick, no problem. That's always an option. Going to a waller stage, I think this plays really well into CTC's
This is where Eddie shines.
This is where his backdash is going to be a big factor in this game.
Oh,
nice challenge from CTC.
Nice combo from CTC here. Gonna get the life lead. Just gonna keep pressuring. Again, the beautifully placed down forward 1 there. That's it.
Yes,
oh, he knows the option select here. Oh, he drops the combo though.
Oh,
and a whiff punish on the neutral jump.
Unfortunate. Of course, I'm pretty sure Juicy didn't intend to do that. So,
normally with a lot of Eddie players, when they get infinites, they like to just get the life lead and run away. But CTC really keeping that pressure on here. Maybe he thinks that's the option to beat Juicy Ping.
Quite possibly. Get a
nice
block on
nice
the
block and a
good
nice
launch
punish
punish
as well from CTC here. Boom, boom. Oh, and again.
Wimmus gets caught by the second hit of the while standing launcher though. Going for the season 3 combo, unfortunately drops the ender.
The back turn.
Goes for the rodeo grab, doesn't quite get it.
Forward 3, really underrated move from Chloe.
Down
and catches him with the down forward 2 after the plus frame was running 3. Down 4-2, trying to get those counter hits once again. That did him so well.
Gotta be careful. Oh, running
I see that CTC loves to do that. Sidestep 4 and a down 4-2. Is there any way around that, or is that just like a?
It might be character specific. There's quite a lot of pushback with Eddie's sidestep 4. CTC hitting
CTC on set point.
Hit him with a down 3-3 at the end there.
Oh, getting the counter hit this time. Full combo.
Running 3 again, nicely floated.
Catching him off the slide once again.
Season 3 combos, no, going for the mix-up.
Went for the jump over back turn mix-up.
Full crush down for blocked, not punished correctly.
Oh, it's 1-3 here. Juicy maybe
Good
feeling a little bit more
grab.
comfortable with his execution of P1 here.
Drops the combo, full crush down for 4 hits again.
Mixes him up.
Fantastic, well played by CTC in that situation.
1 over Juicy Penguin.
That last block in that situation, the handstand into either the back 3 or the Eddie can go low as well, have very similar animations, so it's a very frustrating position to be in. So
I think
really
that's what a lot of Eddie's moves, where he can like cancel one move into another. And I think that, really unique thing. But yeah, I think that was good. I think that was a good set.
I think Juicy played well for that set. CTC obviously a very strong player.
And we've got a big one here.
This is a huge.
We've got KANGA Esports, Chand NY, Navi versus yigGRU's own Jiraxxitron. In my opinion, probably one of the best askers in New Zealand. One of the best askers in the OHN.
So I'd only met Jiraxxitron for the first time at OHN here this week, and I played him in a set, and he beat me convincingly. A very strong asker. It's a very patient playstyle. I was quite surprised. He's very aware of all the tools available to him. He uses her and time with this very well. But he's a really great, against me anyway, he was a turtle style player.
Yeah. And I think that, that's why Asuka suits him so well here.
We'll see what he brings to the table, because of course when you're playing casuals and you can consider it maybe a long set, it could be a different play style. But in tournament, we're talking about first to 2 here.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of time to sit around and do
I feel like
you really have to
but I feel like
work.
But I feel like you have in a first to 2, you still have enough time to get that information out.
But against a player like Naveed, he's not going to make it easy for you. He's not going to give you time to breathe.
It depends. It very, very, very much depends.
What I want to see is Naveed going to go with Season 3 Dragon Arm?
with Season 3 Dragon. You saw him play it before in the 10v10.
That's right.
He was playing Chef Dragonoff, and he was cooking up some crazy
so
rounds.
strong in Season 3. While standing 1-3, wall bounce. Are you kidding me? I-12.
12 frames, isn't it?
It's an insane addition to his kit.
Don't do any lows near Dragonoff against the wall, or you're gonna die for it. Just play it in simple, you're gonna die for it.
George Knightley in the chat, great to have you, my man. Surprised you're not here. What's the hold up? Really was expecting everyone to come out for OHN, but good to have you nonetheless. Hope you're enjoying Lily's Tale in Season 2.
Before we continue, Jira does have other characters in his pocket.
Oh, interesting. So, I know he's an Oscar main, but who else can he play?
He has a Lei and a Law.
Now, Lei, how much experience do you think Naveed has with Lei? A very unorthodox character.
There are Lei players in Victoria. They has Ducky, you know, and there's like a couple of other people that have him in his pocket. So it'd be interesting to see if Jira pulls him out or just goes straight to the outside.
Look, he's hovering over the Lei. He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it. Nah, he's just going straight for the outside. Oh, he's trying to.
I think this is the right play, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think game one, before you really have any information on your opponent, you stick to your old faithful.
Yeah.
You stick to your main.
And at PZE, Jira had to face Dee-on. Jira beat Dee-on's Marta, and he switched to Lars.
Wow.
So, and he has a lot of experience because Kano, one of his training partners, Kano from Queensland, is a Mardak main, and I play him occasionally as well. So, I think that Jira is very confident in this matchup. Naveed has a very unique style Mardak.
I think Naveed has the best Mardak.
The best Mardak?
At the main. You'll see he's got some amazing tech with his character. We're really going to see a lot of that showcase now.
But let's get into the first game.
Patient stuff for both players, just backdashing, trying to gauge each other's space, find the range.
Oh, full crash down for
Gets the counter hit.
Gets the
full launch.
Season 3 range. Crazy. And a KANGA, and these guys are duking it out already. Oh,
nice
beautiful
low
low
parry,
from
getting to the wall here. A little unoptimized, but
nice block.
Still looking okay.
So that's at 1+2, only +1
Just see
on block.
Naveed just testing how well does he know Marta.
Down forward 1. Oh, nice punish.
Guaranteed
and the stomp.
follow-up with down by 4. Nice block, no punish. One combo could end it for Jiraxxitron here.
One well-placed rage drive could end it for Naveed. I think Ask is just
Gets
as
him
good
with
at...
the forward 1+4, that's the Abby special.
I think Ask is just as good at robbing rounds as Mark is.
I think so.
The damage of that rage drive is absolutely insane. Nice forward 2 from Jiro there.
3+4. Naveed.
I think just throwing stuff out. Oh, nice punish.
Get the down forward 1.
Oh,
nice
and a beautiful
punish.
forward 2 there.
Doesn't break the wall though.
Oh, down 1+2, the wall pressure there.
Naveed checking these moves.
Oh,
gets him with the power wall bounce.
We're going downstairs.
Can we get to the other wall though?
Oh, tried to get the rage
combo.
drive, got greedy for it. Oh, he's going to tailspin off this. Oh, and a beautiful, well-placed toe kick from Jira there.
Recognizing the juggle drop, takes the round.
Oh, round the world, broken.
Have to be careful. Gets punished for it. That is
launch punish there. Oh,
the pressure
using the sidestep,
here.
to really just have that mix up in its own thing where he's like, oh god, is he going to do something else now? And also, I feel like the that VTS forward 2, that wall bounce might be scaring me.
Of course, I mean, goes for the. You see that the VTS
nice punish,
the ground grab.
Oh, beautiful 1+2 there. He might be dead. He might be dead. I'm not even gonna lie.
No.
Oh. Look at that damage.
Oh. No. That is actually immediate. So unlike the tackle, which is just a grab, his rage drive is actually immediate.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful launch punish.
Breaks the wall.
Well optimized combo to break the wall here. Oh. Oh, nice.
Nice punish.
Being really patient, surprisingly.
Jiro waiting. Goes for the back grab.
Nice break from the Naveed.
Naveed now has to touch to the wall. Getting whiff again on the 1+2 launch. That's going to be game 1. Going to Naveed. Really strong performance. Honestly, I don't think Jiro did that bad. I think he definitely needs to make a few adjustments here. A few big whiffs, I think, in that game.
I think Marduk and Naveed's Marduk in particular can be very overwhelming that first game.
Yeah.
You'll be very surprised with you know,
the way he
setups.
applies pressure with BTS, the fact that in that game one he already showed you how many moves he's willing to use from BTS just keeps you on your toes, and it can sometimes get an opponent to a state where they're just lead-footed, they're not moving, and they're just open to these mix-ups.
Yeah, but before I'll let you finish. But Jared just switched to late.
I did see that.
This is going to be very interesting. I wonder if you know, what choices Marduk has here against Lei. You don't see this very often. You don't see Lei very often.
I haven't seen Jiraxxitron's Lei before, and you're right, Lei.
He's put a lot of time in.
A little bit of tournament presence, but really excited to see this character. He looks great in Tekken 7. Quite strong as well.
I think he's underrated.
A little slept on, you think?
Yeah, I think a little bit played deaded on.
Yeah. All right.
But let's get into it. Let's get into game 2, round 1. Oh, beautiful sidestep 3 there.
This time, a big difference to game 1.
Into
He
the
started with the shove. So
drunken mix-up, drunken headbutt here.
Much more aggressive on Naveed around that.
Oh,
Again, it's these whips that are getting him killed.
Going for the up here for 1+2. Oh,
gets the
counter
counter
down back 1+2. Oh, not dead. Oh, and the stomp.
Round 1 going comfortably to Naveed. Haven't seen that lane matchup coming just yet, but still early days.
Oh, beautiful walk on the Razor Rush there.
Jiraxxitron trying to come in with that Razor Rush from downtown. That was quite risky there.
Oh, around the world.
What juggle is he going to go for? Looks like he's going for, max damage.
Oh.
No, it doesn't do the
Oh, nice.
4. Gets the wall standing.
Had a read on it too.
Plays it safe.
And I think,
Naveed on set point here.
Yeah,
Jiraxxitron's got to pull out all the stops right now. I think it's no longer the time to play defensively. You've got to get in there. He breaks the wall with good adjustment.
Oh, unfortunately, doesn't get the tailspin there.
Little typo from Naveed. Okay, pulling back a little patient now. Forward 2.
Nice crane up 4-3. Gets the combo.
Tricky
tries to use a
again.
max swing blow and gets launch punish for it. This is to the wall. That actually doesn't get the wall. Oh, using the new Season 3 move.
Wow, that was a really interesting combo from Naveed that closes it out 2-0.
2-0.
I think the whips really were what did Jiraxxitron in that situation. But I mean, that's testament to Naveed, able to draw this up. Jiraxxitron, a strong player, but Naveed's movement really showing.
Yeah.
If you're going to win,
And I think Naveed's Marduk is something you cannot prepare yourself for.
So, bear with us while we find out who we've got coming up in our next match here on stream. How have you found this? I think we've had a great bunch of matches on stream so far in Pool D. That's really been the story all weekend. Every match
I think,
out on here has been just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I think that's this weekend, it's hard to explain in words, but there's just been a lot of great matches going on all the time. You walk around the Tekken 7 setups and there's always a good match going on. If not tournament, there's casuals. And I think if you're a person like that, maybe a little bit newer, coming to the game, there's so many different people playing different characters that you can just watch.
So one of the great things I've really seen is that, this weekend, interstate, just everyone's New South Wales playing with Vic, playing with Chris, playing in New Zealand. Everyone's just getting in these casual matches, getting exposure, just leveling up, right? This is make the most of it when you come to a great event like OHN. So it's really great to see.
And that's what I think the most beautiful thing about these big offline majors are. It's just all those people you talk to online, or just
getting to meet them
you get to meet them in person. I think that's
And I mean, this is piggybacking off I think the great success of we had just Sunny Side Up. That was in August?
Yeah, it was in late August,
yeah.
And I think, we had a couple of guys that came out there that wasn't able to come out to OHN, unfortunately. But, going to all those different majors and stuff like that, meeting all these new people that you just wouldn't find online, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And all these different scenes that you don't even know about. People are like, oh, I'm from this scene. I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't even know this place had a scene.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
and that's just not Tekken, right?
yeah.
That's every fighting
Every
game.
game.
that's on display here.
You know, Smash is big in Australia, as you know. And there's games I didn't even know had a scene, you know, being played over
A lot of
there
these
behind.
anime fighters and a lot of games I haven't seen before. It's really fantastic to see. And this is what I love about it is I think the energy that you get at these local majors is really unlike anything else. It's something quite special.
And I think
something that I grew up with, like having been a part of a scene for a long time. But compared to, I mean, we get, it's great to have international majors here where we've had international players come in. But when it's just locals, the crowd pops off like nothing else because everyone's
There is
rooting
nothing
for their
quite
player.
like hearing some of the people in the crowd, you know, just going absolutely wild at a close match. You know, and seeing who can, you know.
Now, I have been just made aware that we are going to go to a 5-minute break while we get our next match ready for pools.
And then we're going to switch over, so we're going to have Alchemist and Kolanov on commentary.
Alchemist and Kolanov will be commentating for you guys next. Okay. So stay tuned. Lots more Tekken.
And before we go, thank you very much for listening. This was Shani Sins and Lazy Dave. Thank you very much for having us on
Thanks
stream.
very much, guys.
And watching, and, you know, stay tuned for some awesome Tekken.
Lots more great Tekken
Thank you
coming
very
up.
much, everyone. Have a great evening.
What's up, everyone? Alchemist back on the mic, joined by my partner in crime as usual, Kolanov. I hope you guys are doing as well as we are, getting ready for top-tier Tekken action. We've got some great matches coming up for you. So the first match today of this part of the pool we have is CTC versus GG's Dee-on Grey. You know, this is two Sydney-siders. How do you feel about this matchup?
Oh, well, it's probably going to be an Eddie, and I dare say a Jack.
Yeah.
A Jack at this stage, so not a very common matchup that we see very often. But, you know, both these players very, very established in Sydney scene, so, you know, we're in for a good match, whatever happens.
The thing with Dee-on these days is he's been running a lot of Marduk, he's been running a lot of Geese, but as of Season 3, he's not really been playing Geese, doesn't really like the changes. You know, the weaker neutral is a big trade-off for the better combo damage.
Yeah. And he's not alone there. I mean, a lot of people are saying the same thing, aren't
Exactly.
they? Yeah.
But the thing is, I feel like in this tournament, he's pretty much stuck to his guns and sticking with that Jack all the way through. Will we see a deviation from that path in this set? And it looks like that's not the case. He's sticking with the Jack, so we do have Jack versus Eddie, one of the classic matchups. Some of the more common legacy characters were in that Violet Systems. First game about to get underway.
We got the
fist bumps, friendly rivalry.
All right, here we go. Match 1 coming up. Now, this, like I said before, this isn't a matchup that we see very often. And I'm not, to be perfectly honest, I'm not really sure who's the advantage here.
I remember this matchup was one of John Ding's most hated matchups in Season 1. Needless to say, with the changes to Jack's Jackhammer being easier to step, I think that matchup has changed a bit. Another thing is Jack can't pick up Eddie's back 3-3 after relax after back 3.
Because 14 frame pickup, isn't it? Yes, that's right.
All right, so here we go. Neutral gets that Jackhammer. Let's see how CTC deals with it in this set, because we know Eddie can step it now, much easier, more so than Season 1. There's that down forward 2.
Even though Eddie has the best backdash in the game and no sidewalk.
The new move.
No sidewalk at all.
So many characters got. Oh my god! And that move.
And,
I think.
I
honestly think that is Jack's best move in Season 3. It's a safe high crushing mid that wall splats.
That's exactly, yes.
And it is so good as a high crush. It's not like a random high crush, as extremely good high crush properties.
Just as you're saying that back 1, 2, another new move.
Yeah, the new additions.
Yeah, that's right.
There's that down forward 2 again.
Nice pick up
the
there.
repeat offender gets that down forward 1-1. Will he carry to the wall? New strings. Is he going to use the wall pressure? CTC does have rage and stifles the blue stuff. Down forward 1 to take it. 2 rounds to 0 right now in Dee-on Grey's favor. What's CTC going to do to swing the momentum in his favor right now?
CTC here, gets launched by the while standing 1. Dee-on going really well with the mind games there. And forward 1-2-1, another new string there.
Finally gets the counter down forward 2. Can he use this to get something in this set to get started?
And CTC with momentum here.
See, that's all he gets. He can't float it. He has to go for the back 3. He can float while standing 1-3, but not back 3.
Can he shoulder for more damage?
Yes, I'm not too sure actually. This might be it. Gets him to the wall and the shoulder. 3 rounds straight for Dee-on Grey.
yeah, first match very convincing to Dee-on.
I think Dee-on got everything that he wanted in that set. Every down forward 2 hit, every read was the correct read. The thing with Dee-on in that first match was he did a lot of, like, even though he got the launches, a lot of his combos were quite suboptimal in terms of how he judged the distance to the wall. We saw the new string, but very rarely did he get him to the wall with it. I think that's some sort of unfamiliarity with the character so far. But as you know, as the season goes on, he will catch on to like the perfect distance where it will and won't high wall splat and whatnot. Because that's what you want to use it for. You want to use it for the best kind of high wall splat. You get the extra damage, the big boy damage.
Yeah, and I mean Jack, not having the best wall carry in the game, but you know with the new forward 1-2-1, that certainly goes a long way. And now Eddie, CTC going for the wall stage, of course, with the best backdash in the game. Why wouldn't you?
Eddie and Infinite Stages, name a more iconic duo.
I'll wait.
Doesn't duck the second hit,
nice.
and yeah, that was good that he didn't duck the second hit.
Minus 13 at mid now.
Yeah, it's gonna catch so many people off guard because they're so used to it in terms of muscle memory.
Yeah.
Oh, and the counter hit confirmed.
Nice,
13 frame knee. Should be around. Yep.
Nice.
CTC gets on the board.
First round here. Maybe the Infinite Stage is working for CTC with Eddie.
I mean, it's too early to say, but you know, it does factor into the psyche of each player.
It does, yeah.
Or just shy of the whiff punch with the scissors. No break on the 2 throw.
No break there.
Gets the scoop. What's
he
going to do for Oki
here? No, he's okay, nice.
So the Oki situation seems quite weird off of that. Gets that forward 2-1. No duck on the second hit. And just hits him with the Buddha palm. Counter hit. Gets him with the low.
Oh, picks him up there. Ooh, no punishment while standing wide.
He just wasn't ready for the punish.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Nice ducks at this time. So yeah, Eddie did get a buff in terms of punishment in Season 3 as that forward 2-3 now. To 12 frame or 13 frame Punisher.
I'm not really sure if I've seen that.
Yeah, well, you don't see that many Eddie players, to be honest.
That's right.
But apparently on hit, it's punishable by Rage Art.
Sidestep 2 is now +3 on
yeah.
block. Full trapped as well.
They buffed that move a few times.
Yeah, and yeah.
There we go.
It's one of his go-tos now. I mean, why wouldn't you do it? It's certainly a fast mid that's plus on block. And any mid like that is certainly quite abusable in some situations. So we've got Dee-on poking away here.
I think with the Infinite Stage here, we have CTC, he's not feeling cornered, he can move out of these pressure situations with Jack, like plus frames. Needless to say, this Rage Art is going to kill if it hits, and it does. So Dee-on about to go up 2-0 and match point.
Absolutely. So Dee-on quite a commanding lead here, even with the wallless stage. Nice block on the side step 4.
Goes for the mid this time. Dee-on thinking ahead. No punish though. Goes for that down forward to one of the CTC classics. He loves that move in neutral. Really good at finding the counter hit timing with it.
And Dee-on just chipping away here. Hoping not to get hit by any of relaxed launches, I suppose.
One big hit can bring him back in this round.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, I think one hit will win it at this point.
He does have Rage. Extra damage and the 1+2.
He gets hit.
What's the combo here? Goes for some Oki. Nice break on the 2 throw there. Both players in Rage. Stifles the Rage drive with the low scissor. And Dee-on takes it over CTC 2-0. Advancing in the winner's side of the bracket. CTC still in the tournament. Moving down to the loser's side. Very well done.
So we will see more of CTC later on in the pools, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, that was somewhat convincing, I would say. You know, Dee-on looking very, very confident in how he approached the matchup. Of course, I wish we could all play like that in tournament. You know, cool, calm, and collected. But yeah, Dee-on taking the win there.
I feel as if, like every time CTC thought he had a chance of winning a round, Dee-on was just slightly ahead in terms of the mind games, that he was ready to deal with whatever CTC had.
Oh, I absolutely agree, and that's a hallmark of a great player.
Yeah.
To think that many steps ahead of your opponent.
Of course.
And to always be ready for whatever they can throw at you. So let's see who we have coming up on the stream next. Ooh.
Oh, this is going to be a big one.
Ooh, okay.
Oh! It's going to be
Box?
KANGA Chand NY versus Sydney's very own Box, the Butcher of Bankstown,
Butcher of
as his
Bankstown, I love
nickname
that.
is.
I
And
love
we
that
are in
title.
Bankstown right now.
And yeah, it's Chan and Y, of course, one of the favorites in the tournament here. Now hailing from Melbourne, and let's see if Box, the hometown favorite here, can. Let's see what happens in this matchup.
You know, Box generally a very consistent player in tournament. He's pretty much guaranteed a top 3 finish in a local. He plays really well. You know, he's an Asker loyalist. But then again, when it comes to these majors, sometimes he falls just short because, you know, play styles are very different depending on the region. There might be something you're not very familiar with that someone else uses. Let's see if that factors in here. You know, ChanDenY, no slouch. Obviously, one of the top 3 players in this country. Sponsored for a reason. He's done damage. He's beaten so many international players over the years. But this one's very hard to call. It is a first to 2. And first to 2...
Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. It's almost as if it's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I know. And like you're saying before, it's you know, in tournament, it's about that quick adaptation, that quick adjustment that you can make against your opponent. So we've got, of course, Box with his trademark Asuka against Akuma.
He just said earlier he doesn't want to play 2Ds in tournament. Okay, there we go. Mardak.
So we've got a Mardak here.
So Mardak doesn't have a consistent punish for Asuka's back 3, but at some ranges he gets down back 2. You could try forward 1+2, which is his longest range with punish.
It will whiff sometimes.
Yes, it whiffs sometimes, and if she goes for the low extension, you'll get hit. And if she goes for the high extension, the mid extension, sometimes it'll go under depending on the range. So you're risking getting launched.
And sometimes you just have to let it get away with it. You know, because it is side-steppable to the left. Side-walkable to the left.
Yes.
Very much so. So, you know, you can of course sidestep block and see what the
If
Asuka
you do
does.
sidestep off axis and then block it, it's slightly easier to punish as well because of the axis.
There you go, yeah. All right, here, round 1. Now, ChanDenY with Mardak. Let's see who...
you know, I must say, I really like presets. Just being able to see this kind of thing in tournament again, it feels like watching old death matches. I really like it. It adds a lot of flavor. Each character has their own personality on the character.
I have to say, I'm not really sure what Namco was thinking about the Jack and the Gigas preset.
I don't know, man.
That's clearly not...
Nice
not
1+2 by Box.
1+2.
Should get him to the wall. Ooh, slightly
No
short.
conversion of the wall carry there, but switches sides.
So Asuka got some really good buffs for combos in Season 3. Now she has a reliable screw off of a side wall splat. She can just do down back 1-2.
Right? Yeah, that's the new screw,
Yeah, very, very reliable. And there's that down back 1 we're just picking up. Nice break on the 1+2 throw.
And you can't let Mardak get that throw ever because that's at least
75 damage.
70 damage.
75 damage for the easy combo.
Down forward 4 at the end. So you always want to be ready for that 1+2 break. And we've got, just as you were saying in Alchemist, down back 1+2. Of course, still high crushes, but now it's a natural combo to knockdown. And the tackle here, nice break by Box. Now,
up forward 3. One of Mardak's core moves, it's actually only -2 on block, even though it's a low crushing knee. Has very good tracking to his weak side.
launch as well.
Yeah, it's can hit launcher.
It's an amazing move.
Forward 3, changed properties in Season 3,
No more
still using
knockdown
that.
too.
ChanDenY in rage. Will we see the rage drive? Back 3, block, no punish. 15 seconds left on the clock, and VTS down 1+2. 12 seconds, go for the punch parry. Rage drive hits off axis.
It doesn't tackle. I've never seen that.
All the forward 2 punish. And the full crouch down forward 4 ties it up at 1 round apiece. That came down to the last few seconds, and ChanDenY made it out the victor. Nice break on the 1+2 throw there. Box very good on breaking throws.
Good timing on the 1+2 as well.
Again, just short of the wall.
Very unlucky walls platform.
The military press.
Oh, no break.
No break. This is going to be big. Is it gonna? Yeah, he's gonna do the 75 damage combo.
Yeah, full crash down. Oh no, he got the tackle. Okay.
So without the ender, I think it's 61. Still a lot of damage. Second hit hits him. 30 seconds left on the clock.
Still fairly even here. I mean, 1 round apiece. Oh, just as I say that.
Very close.
ChanDenY gets away with it. Oh, and
that
takes
move.
the third round.
Okay, so forward 4 tracks both ways on the ground. If they tech, it tracks both ways. If they side roll, it tracks both ways. It hits grounded. And in Season 3, they buffed it. So now on counter hit, it knocks down and guarantees another one. And it's really, really strong. It's -8 on block, leaves the opponent in crouch.
Yeah, that's right.
There's that forward 1. Nice high crush on the jab there.
Oh,
another 1+2. Ooh.
Oh,
another one!
Timing.
That's 4 in the first match. Box on point with these 1+2s right now, looking like a sniper. And the 1-3 to close it out, 2 rounds apiece. Down back 3.
Oh, nice.
Checking him with the upward 3. There's the upward 3 again. Tackle, no break this time. Goes for the 1+2. Box ready for it. Well, he was ready for it this time. You're not getting it the third time, my good friend. Will he get him to the wall? And he does. Off axis, goes for the full crouch low into the wall splat. No break on the 2 throw. Yeah, you want to use that to swap sides, but you know he didn't break it, so it doesn't matter. But he breaks the 1+2 throw there. Upward 3 again, one of the main moves being used. And the back 3! This should be it! Box takes the first game over ChanDenY.
And just as we were saying, the back three came into play at very clutch at the end. Now, Mata, unfortunately, no punish for back three. Let's see if Chan and Y picks a character that can, which I think may be something that he's thinking about at this point. You know, if back three is going to be a problem, you're going to have to deal with it.
He's still looking calm. He's still looking collected. He knows what he has to do. He's going for that Dragunov pick. This was originally his main character. In Tag 2, he played Dragunov Lars. It's one of his go-to characters. Now with Season 3, Dragunov being, you know, obnoxious to no end.
Don't get me started.
You know, we're seeing a lot more of that Dragunov pick. And right now, we're in that G-Corp helipad night time. We got Chand and Y down one game against Box. Can Box keep up this level of play? Because right now, he's playing out of his mind. Those 1+2s were on point. And we got Dragunov in the kitchen outfit.
Baker's outfit, yeah.
What's he
kitchen
cooking?
hand today? Versus Samurai Asuka. So I'm not really sure what the common theme is here, but another buff, just as we say that. Down 2 is now 0 on hit. It's still forced crouch though for Dragunov.
Yep.
So certainly a buff from the -1 it was in Season 2. Now, still fairly even. Oh, no, Box goes away with a slight lead. But both characters spacing each other out. Ooh, that was very dangerous. Very lucky for Box to get
So
on.
the way Box uses 1+2, he likes to dash up and he'll wait and see how you react. And then if you're crouch fuzzying for down back 3, he'll find the timing at 1+2. And I think he's really good at finding that timing on your fuzzy. There's the 1+2 break.
And it is a safe mid-launcher anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a very
the only issue is its range and tracking. Other than that, if you're good at using it and being able to close the gap, it's a very, very good move for Asuka. Drops the combo, gets the while standing 4, breaks the swap sides regardless. Sidestep 2. He can get a shoulder on that. He can get a wall bounce on that. Box ready for the snake edge. Another down forward 3, breaks the 2 throw and the 1-3 ties it up for 1 round apiece.
And the hometown crowd cheering their boy Box.
Oh, and the back 3!
Interrupting the running through there.
This should be the wall. Will we see a wall break? There it is. Slightly short of the carry. Get up kick counter hits him. He's going to get a combo here. Drops it.
Ooh, unlucky for Chan and Y dropping that combo there. Of course, Dragunov with some new wall carry combo.
There's the 1+2 again. Has a single one missed. Every single one has hit or has been blocked. Just out of range for the follow-up. Chan then Y does have range. No break on the one throw there. 1+2 getting that +6. No duck on the second hit. Didn't want to guess. And the punish! Box on match point goes to Chan then Y.
Smiling there. He knows that was a interesting bait there. But here we go. Down 2. Or standing 4.
Box being so compact right now. Every decision seems to be the right decision right now for him. Stepping away from the wall, gets that sidestep 2.
And Alchemist, I have a feeling that back 3 is coming.
I have a feeling as well. I have a feeling.
It's going to be clutch here.
All these throws being broken very, very...
Didn't hit though.
Breaks the throw.
Excellent break.
Every throw has been broken. Both players on point right now. Gets the up forward 4 into the follow-up. What's he going to do here? Goes for the slide. Off axis for the punish. Oh, this is going to be big. This could be it. This could be it. Oh, this is...
Ooh, that was
Chan
very
and
close.
Y with the clutch. Sprint kicks his way out of there and ties it up
go.
2 rounds apiece. Nice break there on the one throw. Ducks into the wall bounce, just slightly away from getting it.
For Box at not hitting the wall.
Snake edge again. I'm pretty sure that must be a misinput. He must want to cancel or something, just not getting it. 2 rounds apiece in either player right now. For either player right now. Goes for the slide. Box does have rage. 1 hit, and there's the can. This won't be, but it'll be very close. Goes for the floor break, rage drive into the follow-up with the down 4-3. One of the and another one!
There we go.
And another one! Box!
And Box
Takes it over Chan and Y 2-0.
Wow, and we've seen a few upsets here, Alchemist, and I have to say that was we were almost out of our seats there, you know, even commentating that match. I know I was for myself. But good stuff to Box, and you know he's shown that he's certainly clutch with how he plays the tournament.
Like
I'm really
I said,
happy for him.
he's consistent, but he's not used to playstyles from outside of Sydney. When you have more exposure like this, you know, your access to casuals and whatnot before the tournament, he got some sets versus players, and he's like, you know what, I'm feeling good. He sure showed that. That was an amazing set by Box.
And you know, when you're the underdog, you can come in scared, or you can come in with the attitude where there's nothing to lose, right?
Yeah.
And I think Box played his heart out and came up with the 2-0. So good on you, Box. Good on you. Moving on in the winners bracket. Of
That
course,
was a beautiful set. that
absolutely.
last one in the G-Corp helipad nighttime.
with the dubstep going back off in the background. But you know, we will see Chen NY back in
Loser's side.
later. Yeah, loser's side. He's not going home just yet.
It just goes to show how stacked this tournament is.
Exactly.
It is a local tournament, but there's so many killers from every corner of Australia and New Zealand, and we even have an international in the form of Rest. Yes. You know, one of the top Hwarang players in the world, currently residing in Brisbane, Queensland.
Yes, that's right.
Shout outs to Brisbane.
So hopefully we'll see. I'm not really sure if he's played yet. Has he?
I think he was in the first pool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I wasn't here when his pool was running.
Neither was I, but hopefully we'll see him in an hour or two after this pool in top 16. So let's see who we've got next, Alchemist. Do you see anyone walking up to the stage at all?
I think we're just sorting it out.
Okay.
So about Season 3, we were talking about like how some characters got changes. I feel like with Season 3, there's going to be the most character variety that we've had in any season. I feel like they've just buffed so many characters to the point of, if you like the character, just use them.
Oh, you'll be viable. Especially like, I think what they're doing is that they're looking at, this is what I think anyway, they're looking at the character usage from Season 2 and 1, and they're making a lot of characters that didn't get as much screen time, giving them a lot of buffs that perhaps like quality of life, that they need to be more viable so that you can see them on screen, you know? And I like that sort of balancing, you know? You get a lot of variety, and you get a lot more, a lot more stuff that you don't normally see in tournaments, so you know, good on them for that.
And I feel like there's a lot of characters getting not just new moves, but their old moves revamped to kind of, you know, keep things fresh.
Yep.
You know, I've seen this move for like 5 years, maybe give it a bit of a makeover. And, you know, they'll just clean it up a bit, make the animation a bit more modern, so to speak.
Like, I mean, I was going to say, because Kazumi 1+2 is a good example of that. I'm not really sure if you like it or not.
No, I think it's good, but I don't know how to use it yet. I'm still getting used to it. The thing is, the mix-up after it is kind of weird.
Yep.
But it's good.
Because you're forced to mix up, aren't you?
So if you don't go into fly, you're -8.
There you go.
On hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not good, but it's a mind game. And the thing is, every option after 1+2 on hit is interruptible by Rager except the 2.
Okay, so and that's a high, and it's -10.
It's a high, and it's -10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's like it adds a bit more to the mind game of 1+2, but the thing is, the old 1+2 is really good because it's a knockdown wall splat. But the main buff with 1+2 that's really good is the recovery on hit at the wall, because you know you get the Oki, the Oki much better.
Yes, and now they've taken that away from her, but you know, still viable, still the same character. Except
I still think she's really strong.
The back 2 nerf is probably the worst.
I think back 2 is the big nerf.
Yep.
Down back 4 is almost irrelevant. I still think she's like almost the same level, but I'm really liking Season 3 Kazumi. I'm liking all my characters. You only play one character, and I'm sure you're liking Lars. I love my Season 3 characters. Like, I'm liking Season 3 Kazumi, Season 3 Claudio, Julia, Paul. Who else do I play?
You played the entire card.
Steve. I like Season 3 Steve. Yep. Doing the massage combo, being flashy.
Combo.
Oh, Chandanwai is still on the setup.
Doesn't want to get up, does he?
And he's going to be versing another Sydney-based player in the form of, I don't know what name he's going by. He's going by Sugardaddy. He's the man of many monikers. He goes by like 20 names.
I guess he's the sugar daddy today.
So he is a Bears player. He does play some other characters, but he is a Bear main. Plays some Kuma, some Panda.
So let's see if he's going to stick with his main, which I'm fairly certain he will. And his Bears are no slouch, I have to say. So you know, he's certainly going to give Chen NY a run for his money. So now Chen NY playing two matches in a row on stream. Now,
you know, sometimes playing on stream is to a player's detriment. They're not comfortable with the crowd being there. They're not comfortable with so many people having eyes on the match. And it kind of takes away, like, it adds pressure to them. Could this be one of those cases?
Oh, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see, Alchemist. I mean, I guess for Chen NY's sake, I hope not. But whatever happens, we're in for a great match. So, again, Bears.
So he's sticking with the Dragunov.
Yes, he is. I think, you know, obviously Dragunov's his main. He's been buffed as hell.
So the
Season
thing,
3, so why not?
The thing with this matchup is because Bears have their feet further back,
Down 2, right?
But it doesn't matter because they buffed the range on down 2.
Did they?
Down 2 is one of those lows that will reach like from full screen essentially. Obviously I'm exaggerating, but it has great range. You don't need to worry about the range or whipping or anything.
One of the best lows in the game, I think.
Yeah, in
really
Season
good.
1 it was exceptional.
Oh, it's amazing.
And he knows the combos. He's going to get to the back, goes for the back 1+2+ frames. Power Crush. See, there's a mind game with that Power Crush. If they do go into hunting bear stance, you have to use a mid, or a low hitting mid for that matter. Otherwise, your punish will whiff on the standing
punish
version.
there on the up 1+2. So it's still fairly even here. Of course, Chan and Wai was back to the wall. Ooh, and just as I say that, gets a throw.
This might be it. You can get out of that now. You tap up and hold down. That's how you get out of that follow-up. Before it used to be guaranteed, but in Season 2 they made it for every character to get out.
Good.
It's Season 1, only Dragunov can get out by doing 1+2
run
or
away,
holding back. No, or holding back. For some reason, his hurtbox is just weird.
Dragunov is the only character that can get out of Dragunov's own mix-up. But here we go. Now.
Oh,
nice
G-Clef.
forward. Yes. There we go. And the Bear's doing some work here.
Spring kicks right over him, goes to lie on the floor, gets that 1+2, goes for the mid. You can, that is very punishable. Some characters can actually launch it. One touch away, does have rage. Will we see the rage drive? There it is,
There we
goes for the
go.
plus frame
The bomb's
into
been
the upward
defused.
three.
What's going to happen now? Oh, down 2.
So, what I've noticed so far is the way Chen and Y is using while running 2 and plus frames in general, he's forcing a throw mix-up. He wants to use throw mix-ups. And the thing is, against most people, that kind of stuff will work. But we saw against Box. Box was just so sharp on throw breaks.
Oh, absolutely.
So, you know, you have to resort to something else. But throw mix-ups in this game, considering not everyone has access to three-way breaks, are very good for breaking down a turtle. But right now, Sugardaddy in control with that pressure, with the hunting bear stance, and there's the throws, just as we were saying, no break on the 1+2 throw. Stomps on him.
Oh, there we go.
I think he grabbed him out of a power crush. Goes to the rage drive. Rage drive used like that is kind of not that great because the pushback is too big.
Yeah.
Oh, ducks the jab!
Very good duck there. Clutch duck from Mr. Sugardaddy himself.
Yeah.
Now, down back to start ground. No. I was wrong.
Oh, hits the forward
4-4-2
1+2. He should definitely get him to the wall here. It's going to be big damage. Bears get chunky damage at the wall. Goes for the Oki instead.
Oh.
Can't hit by the snake edge. Better than getting launched, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. In a way, it's a nerf on counter hit, isn't it?
It still does a lot of damage. And ties it up at 2 rounds apiece.
There you
Down
go.
4-4. He used down 4-4 as insurance because even if he ducked the first hit, the second hit is dead. So you have to commit to ducking both hits or low parry.
That's right, yeah. Ooh.
See, there's that bear
The
hitbox.
bear hitbox, of course, their head is slightly farther back for
The
some
entire
reason.
body's just further back.
Ooh, very nice interaction there. Getting the back 10 down 3.
Went for the 2 hits this time. Every single hit is -13 on block.
Oh, that should
And
be it.
stomps on Chan Denwai, takes the first game. Brought it right back, even though the momentum looked like to be in Sugardaddy's favor. Chan Denwai keeping cool, calm, and collected and bringing it back. Clean play by Chan Denwai.
And let's see Mr. Sugardaddy himself going to Sage Select. Let's see where we're going to next. Uvnazor. Okay, we're going for Wallace. I mean, of course, Dragunov having one of the better wall carries in the game now. Maybe that's...
He has, I think, top 5 wall carries now.
Absolutely,
It's
yeah.
absolutely insane.
It's crazy. It's really good.
I think without Rage, Nina and Julia have the best wall carry. I think you can't argue that.
Yo, I think Julia does. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And then you have characters like Dragunov, like, you know, Lee, who are just like one tier lower. Yeah. So they can really take advantage of that. Like, they'll still get good wall carry, just not...
Oh, look at that. And then backswing to get the launch there now. So it doesn't convert.
Dragunov does have a few options to deal with that flurry of swipes. He could just do parry.
Back 3+4, right? Yeah.
Back 3+4, back 1+3, or back 2+4, or back swing blow. So he's got a few options.
So pick your poison, really. Oh, nice running through to punish. Ooh, 4-4-3.
Homie move. Boot straight to the side of the face. Takes the first round. Does Chand and Y.
Oh, counter hit launch there.
Oh, Bear's Hurtbox once again.
There you
The
go.
combo from that in Season 3 is just obnoxious. It does like 88 damage to get optimized combo. It does that down forward 2 launch. Chand and Y dropping a lot of these combos.
Yeah, he's not really getting his strings up there, but that's all right. He's still in the lead by a mile here. Oh, and the counter hit there. So Chan and Y match point. Now, Sugardaddy has to dig deep here just to stay alive in the loser bracket. So stay alive in the tournament, really. Nice.
He was just out of
punish.
range for the punish.
Yeah.
The pushback is too much. Sugardaddy was ready for that.
Oh, and a new
we got
move. We got new moves here.
I'm not
The
gonna lie.
orbital, yeah.
I have no clue what that is on block, on hit, or I just know it's a launcher.
I'm fairly sure it's safe, but it's funny that they gave Bears an orbital. They're going for Oki.
Oh, I didn't even know that worked.
Oh, nice break. Oh, trading there. No one getting a launch, even though both characters getting knocked down.
Very nice by Chandel1.
Chandel1 going, moving forward in the losers bracket. And yeah, just like that. Look, I mean, it's certainly good to see, like we were saying before, characters that are underrepresented in tournament like the Bears. You know, certainly good to see Bears being played at a high level. As well, but you know, good stuff on Sugardaddy. I'm sure that won't be the end of his.
Of course.
You know, his I guess gameplay tournament.
So the thing is, he was definitely showing signs of life. It was just Chandel1 was just a bit sharper.
Yeah,
and that's just what it comes down to. And this is a run back.
Is this Chipzeeh?
This is the run back. So Chipzeeh put Kantoro into the losers bracket.
Oh, damn.
It was, I believe, final game, final round, 2-2 down to the wire. Chipzeeh just slightly ahead. Can Kantoro take this one, or will Chipzeeh maintain that form from the first set?
You know, it's really good to see a lot of newer players like Chipzeeh, and I've heard only good things about Chipzeeh here, about his attitude and you know, towards learning and towards getting better and, you know, understanding the game. And you know, I really love seeing that in a lot of new blood, and I'm sure you can attest to that as well. I
mean, I've talked to Chipzeeh a fair bit about Tekken in general, like the mindset, and you can definitely tell he's a play-to-learn player rather than a play-to-win. If you have a play-to-win mentality and you're new to the game, you're gonna have a bad time.
You're not gonna get far. You know,
you gotta play to learn, because Tekken is a game that has so many complex mechanics and concepts that are so hard to apply when you're a new player.
And there's multiple layers, and it takes so long to even understand what the layers are. As a new player, you can get overwhelmed easily. But you know, from what I've heard about Chipzeeh, I haven't actually played him myself. He's you know, he's doing well. We're getting a Shaheen pick from Chipzeeh, the Flannelette Shaheen, my favorite Shaheen of all time. Versus Kantoro's main Anna. So another Melbourne versus Sydney match. I wonder who.
Wait, they have to random.
Yeah, you got to random your first stage, guys. There you go. Nice.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we're following the rules. TWT here, man.
Gotta follow the rules, guys. And with a fist bump, we're going straight to Duomo de Sirio. So, yeah, an interstate rivalry match again. And, you know.
What I want to know is this the match to make top 16 losers?
Ooh. I don't think we're up to that bracket yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think we've still got a fair way to go.
So apparently after this, the winner of this plays one more match.
And then that's the top 16
that's
for
top
losers.
16.
All right, so we've got...
Bringing out that, I think this is called the Viper outfit for Anna. Another one of those presets added in Season 3.
Oh.
Shaheen with that checkered shirt, looking all...
With the flannelette, Shaheen. Oh, and running 2-3, another new move from Anna. Straight off the bat there. Oh, nice parry from the 1-2-3.
So with Anna's while running 2-3, the first hit is -14, the second hit is -13.
Oh, okay,
so it's similar to Julia's running 2-1, pretty much.
There you go. The more you know, guys, the more you know. Oh, no duck on the high. Oh.
High crush.
And that's a new Season 3 change, of course, with the launch.
I was wondering how many games we'd have to see before someone used that.
Very nice adaptation from...
Before that move was almost useless.
It was. I mean, why would you use it?
Yeah, right? It was -13 on block. It just knocked down. It was a high crush that had a terrible hitbox.
And just as you say that, great whiff punish from Chipzeeh there, just taking Anna to half life. And
there's the deadly 50-50 from Anna. It's one of her strong points. Her 50-50 and her combo damage. You know, they're like her go-to bread and butter in this game. She does lack other tools for punishment.
Punishment is pretty lackluster.
But this should be it. This is going to be a big damage. Drops the rage drive. He went for the optimized combo
there
too.
You go.
So what we've seen with Anna is after rage drive, what people like to do is the booty bomb, forward 2+3. Before it was, you know, you do the power crush or the stomp or something, but they discovered you can just crouch cancel into booty bomb and that's optimized.
That's what there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a launch there, yeah.
Off-axis launch.
Oh,
Chipzeeh
that's a snake dash there, representing the dash. Oh, nice start on the
He was
high.
ready for it this time.
And Chipzeeh playing pretty on point here.
Those combos are so consistent now with the new move. And the
So I
snake
say
hit. This is
that.
going to be it. If he doesn't drop the rage... Oh my
The
days.
commentator's
It's
curse.
going to go underneath. It's going to screw. It's going to screw.
Wow.
That move, screwing, is Season 3
That's
exclusive.
a new, yeah, of course. One of the Maniana buffs.
That's some hitbox porn right there. So, Kantoro up 2 rounds.
And what a read on that straight out the back. Yeah, exactly.
He's conditioned. Oh! This is the big boy round. He's throwing out everything. He's conditioned him in the last game, and he's throwing it all out right now. Kantoro in
Can
rage
you block
once
all
again.
the gimmicks, Kantoro? We will find out here.
Oh,
and a
there's
screw.
the count here. 2 rounds apiece. The thing is, you can't be ready for everything.
Absolutely
You can
not.
only be so ready. But there's going to be something out there that's going to be like blowing your mind. And you're like, why did he do that? Why did he do that? And it just works. That key charge, though, wasn't one of those things because it didn't work out in his favor. Goes for the forward 2 rounds apiece. Once again, Kantoro trying to fight his way.
Oh,
take
nice
this first game in the
walk
side
on
step.
that. That is how you beat that, I believe.
Still going to get a combo even though it's off axis.
Ooh, nice punish. Minus 14 on that mid kick from that angle.
Oh! Goes for
Ooh,
the hit.
that is also punishable.
I don't know how consistent Shahid's punish on it is, though.
Ooh,
Get up
Chipzeeh.
kick. Kantoro not happy
with the
that.
get up kick there. Taking the first match now. We're going back. We're going back to Italy, and let's see if Kantoro can make some adjustments here. Now Chipzeeh playing really well, I have to say, with his movement, his punishment as well.
I mean, the thing is, the main way he's getting his damage is he's just ready for what Kantoro's doing. So like he's ducking the right time, he's sidestepping at the right time, getting that big launch. And whenever Shaheen gets a launch, it's big damage. If he gets used to the wall, it's just an extra.
And just like that, great parry from Chipzeeh there. Breaking the wall. Now is he going to spike? Oh, okay. Yes, he goes for the skateboard.
Oh! Unfortunate, doesn't get a launch there. Still evades the slide. Kantoro now has wall pressure. Chipzeeh with his back to the wall, goes for the booty bomb, interrupts that get up kick, gets the counter hit, and the wall spat. What's he going to do here? Jump over setup, just whiffs with the 4, down back to 1. Chipzeeh does have rage. How is he going to use it?
Nice read on the fake there.
Both plays in rage.
Both players, yeah, have access to rage drives or rage arts.
Goes for the slide. I really like what he did there. Follow up with that low from the stance. Goes for the plus
What's
frame.
going to happen
from the
here?
booster,
Oh, just while standing
and
forward.
interrupts him.
That was a really interesting, a good decision by Chipzeeh there.
The thing is, he didn't respect the frames. But
there we go.
He was ready for that.
That was not a clean hit, of course.
And that happened in their last set as well. In a pivotal round, he ducked it when he needed to, and he got that launch into the rage up. But here we see the same thing. Just gets launched into the combo, into the wall pressure, trying to get that wall bounce. Kantoro with the 50-50 low. Gets him with the second hit of the 4-1. Kantoro in rage once again. Second hit is a low. Chipzeeh was not ready for that. But Kantoro was not ready for that slide.
Chipzeeh a match point here, playing out of his mind. Absolutely. Now, he's just playing so on point with punishment. Or that. Ooh.
Counter hit.
Counter hit.
4-1. Another one's going to be a big boy
Going to the
damage.
wall here. Doesn't convert.
Yeah, see, I don't know how consistent Shahid's punish for that is, because it does have pushback. I know Steve will get Sonic Fang pretty much every
It's
time.
minus 14, isn't it?
Yeah.
On that, yeah.
Well, went for the homing move. He would have gotten combo because of the axis. The wall being to his right side.
Oh, what a read on a down 1.
Kantoro has been doing crouch.
Great
grab a lot.
shot. There
This
we
should be
go.
it.
There we go. And it hits, and that's GG right there.
Okay.
That's GG right there, boys. So
Very well done by
Very well done.
So I'm going to have to applaud Chipzeeh there, because what he did was, in the same situation in their previous set, Kantoro liked to do a crouch jab in that exact situation. And Chipzeeh saved it for when he needed it to win the round. That's exactly what players should be doing. You don't want to use all your information straight away. You want to save it for when you need it, when you can finally use it to close out a round. If you use that start of a round, what do you get? A combo. But that's it. Your opponent can still come back. But if you use it to close out a round, then there's nothing they can do.
yeah, and I mean, you know, it's the clutch situations like that, you know, saving that can mean the difference between the winners or the losers bracket
Exactly.
or getting out of the tournament.
Exactly.
So that's exactly what happened there.
And that's how you know Chipzeeh is aware of his opponent.
Yes.
He remembers, you know, how my opponent behaves in this situation, how they're reacting to what I do this on block, on hit, and whatnot. And that's how you want to be approaching neutral. Every move you do has to have a reason. And, you know, Chipzeeh's trying to make sure everything he does has a reason.
And then, like you said, you know, a great attitude, you know, to learn, to improve from yesterday, doing better today. Yeah, Chipzeeh, I can see him going far in this tournament. So let's see CTC.
I mean, off stream, you guys didn't see it, but he was versing Dee-on Grey, and it came down to the last game,
last round,
game.
last match, that's right.
So he is on point today.
Doing
The question
very well.
is, can he take down
Does he know the
CTC?
Eddie matchup?
Yeah,
Does he know the
matchup?
Eddie matchup? And of course, Rami being the resident Eddie in Melbourne. Let's see how that translates to this matchup with CTC. Of course, very different play styles.
Very, very different.
So, you know, anything can happen here.
If you showed me like footage of all the Australian Eddie players and without names, I'd be able to pick out CTC style in an instant. He loves his down forward 2, he loves his back 3 hit confirms, he loves his down forward 1 into like see what you do. Very, very interesting playstyle with Eddie. It's not really about the relaxed mix-ups until he gets to the wall, and then it's like, you know, mix-up city.
Playing the neutral,
Yeah.
getting you to the wall, and then making
It's mainly
you
like a
second-guess
counter hit
yourself.
bait system.
Exactly, yeah.
Counter hit baits until he gets to the wall. He's really good at counter hit confirming back 3-3 too, which is one of the more annoying counter hit launches in the game.
Because it's so hit confirmable, isn't it? The window is
yeah, so
insane.
long.
There you go. All right, round 1. Let's go. We're at the Negan stage here.
Let's see how familiar they are with this stage too, because the walls in this stage are kind of finicky. You have to be familiar with the overall geography of this stage.
Oh, and nice counter hit while standing 1.
Is this Devil Jin?
That's a new change, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a counter hit
new.
Gets that sidestep into the launch. Watch for
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I meant by relax at the wall, and gets the extra damage from the rage, enabling him to close out the round. CTC takes the first round of this set, and another delayed hop kick. Oh my god, Chipzeeh with these reads,
Chipzeeh
just committing to that delayed hop kick. And look at the damage, almost 65%.
Yeah. I think, Chipzeeh with the up-forward mix-ups. I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. And then CTC just with a little bit of smile in his face too. So we've got, double hop kick there. No punish on that.
So you have to sidestep
right on block, that's
You
right.
can sidestep it both ways, but with every character, it's more consistent to the right side. And you can launch Eddie. You also have a 10-frame cap to float him before the second hit, but if you do contest it, you can obviously duck and high fire. Chipzeeh in rage. Goes for the low. Nice block by Chipzeeh and the power crush.
There we go. That's a good option by CTC
so
there.
if he does go back, you can dash up and punish him and float him. Chipzeeh just wasn't ready for that. Speaking of floats, he does get one here. He's going to get a combo. Will he get him to the wall? Down back 2-1. Hits him straight onto that bus. Gets that damage with the while standing 3-3. And
nice
the low
parry.
parry on
Excellent.
the slide.
Great read by CTC there. Now getting Chipzeeh in next to the wall. Let's see what the mix-up is. I
like to contest it. I really like to contest it.
Hits him out of the handstand there. And yeah, like you said, Alchem, it's good that he's learning on the fly here. Back 4.
Just, you can't punish that at that range.
Yeah, that's very hard,
to punish.
especially for Eddie
CTC
as well.
in rage. Is the rage drive going to come out? Goes for the mix-up. It looks a lot like the slide, and Chipzeeh was ready for that. Rage drive comes out. Second hit is blocked. What's the mix-up here? Goes for the throw.
That's it.
And Chipzeeh 1 step ahead. 2 rounds apiece. Decisive round of the first match here. CTC versus Chipzeeh. Floats him out of the forward, full crouch down for 3+4. Gonna get him to the wall once again, just slightly shy.
Just shy of the wall there. Oh, running too. Nice.
Goes under the high, once again goes up, down.
Very unlucky
the
there.
hitbox. And the delayed hop kick again. CTC still has wall pressure, does have rage. Chipzeeh just using the down forward ones to try and keep himself in there.
There we go.
Gets the
Here's
wall
the
spat,
mix-up.
stays on the ground, into the mid, goes to relax, and the low. CTC takes it.
Just taking
Over
it right
Chipzeeh.
there. And Rami coming to his boy. They're giving him some tips about against Eddie there. Let's see if they pan out well for him at the end.
CTC. They just went straight back to it. I would have thought they wanted another stage because of the familiarity.
Yeah, and at this stage, of course, it is a newer stage. But we're going right back there.
So one thing I wanted to point out is there's been a few times where CTC has done relax 4, which is actually a -13 mid, but it's very hard to punish because of the way he recovers. And I don't think Shaheen can punish it with anything except down forward 1 back tip range.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, at close range.
Maybe down forward 4, maybe. I'm not really sure how fast that move is.
Very unlikely.
Yeah, it's very hard. So essentially safe, I guess, in most situations against Shaheen.
Oh, the counter. It's going to be big damage. He does have Rage. Goes for the Oki with the down 2-3 into the mid follow-up. Rage drive. Fast frames and goes for the
Goes for
low.
the low again.
CTC up 1 round in this second match. This is loser's bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Goes for the mid option. That's something that Low-High does a lot too. He starts the round with the 4 option, mixes it up. When he thinks he can duck, does the 4-4. I like that.
Oh, that's a good punish.
I
mean,
didn't
at least
think that
getting
would
something.
reach. That's a lot of range.
Wonder if that was another Season 3 buff. That we didn't know about. Just as I say that, this should be it. Great hop kick there. And into Chipzeeh taking the second round here. So, do you think he's adapting on this? Do you think he's caught on to CTC's style at this point?
I think it was already close enough in the first match. I think they're just going to go toe and toe, and in the end, the victor's going to be like that one person that's just slightly ahead. That's about it, to be honest. Because right now they're just really close.
Oh, I just say that CTC taking
7
the third
gold
round with
leathers.
a perfect. Yes, 7 golden leathers, perfect.
And this is match point for CTC, and this is tournament life point for Chipzeeh.
That's now minus 12.
It's 13. Yeah, minus 13
that's right,
now.
yeah.
They changed it. CTC was ready for the Season 2 launch. He wasn't ready for the Season 3 punish.
Oh, that's a wall bounce there.
Is Shaheen the only character in the game with 2 safe wall bounces?
Oh, that's a good question. I have a feeling that that's probably not the case.
I mean, who knows at this point?
Oh no, Jin does.
Jin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He has a mid and a high one. Both safe. Oh, Chipzeeh. Not converting off the down forward 2 trade there.
Man, that slide damage really adds up.
Ah,
he
the
gets it with
flash.
the slip kick. I'm sure that was a misinput too. That's what sucks.
I think he wants 4-3+4.
Yeah.
Oh, it blocks it back 10? What's going
Yeah,
on
that
there?
was really interesting.
Piranha's
And this
finger.
This might be it. This is a lot of damage.
Yeah. Run up
Goes
and
for the down forward 3, one of the most annoying moves Eddie has to close that around.
Ah,
and the
there we
standing for CTC eliminates Chipzeeh. Chipzeeh had an amazing run in this tournament, eliminating Kantoro, beating him twice, almost beating Dee-on, but falls to CTC, who just was 1 step ahead. CTC advances to top 16 as far as I'm aware.
And you know, good stuff to Chipzeeh. Like you're saying, one of the new blood. You know, the great attitude, works hard. We can only see him in more tournaments, in hopefully more top 8s in the future as well. So, you know, just for everyone that's new, keep going, and you could be on this stage someday.
He's only been playing since Tekken 7 came out.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, excellent. So, you know, it's for people. I know a lot of people that I've talked to who are relatively new. They go, "Oh, I'm too far behind." You know, that it's, you know, people that have started with this game have come a long way. So, you know, keep up at it, and if you work hard, you'll reap the rewards.
It's all about the mentality.
Exactly.
If you're willing to put in the time and the effort, you know, you are practicing in the right way, or trying to improve in the right way, you're bound to get better in some way or another.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What you get better at is up to you. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, and I mean, it's interesting what you were saying before, Alchemist, about you know, what is your ultimate goal in a set? You know, winning or losing. I think the ultimate goal for I guess everyone really should be learning to be improving. How can I do better tomorrow than how I did today? You know, and long term, it's not about winning now. It's about, you know, getting the experience so you can experience other play styles and different situations. So, you know, and I think Chipzeeh's doing, from what
he's doing really well.
Yeah, what was just then, he's certainly doing that. So we'll be getting a 5-minute break. I believe a 10-minute break. Okay, well, a 10 minute.
15.
Oh, 15. Jeez, okay.
Just keeps adding up.
Yeah, we're going up in increments of 5 here. So don't go away, guys. We are having a short break here,
top 16.
Yeah,
so
there you
we're
go.
going to have top 16 after the break. So 15-minute break, straight into the top 16 action.
Well, there you go. And I think you'll be...
I'll be playing, so I won't be commentating.
Making an appearance, but hopefully, well, we'll see if the powers that be will have me stay on. But, you know, otherwise, good luck, Alchemist.
And to everyone in chat, if I don't get back on commentary, enjoy the rest of the tournament. I hope you guys enjoy all the matches. But for us, that's going to be it for now. Until top 16 starts, we'll see you guys then.
All right. See you soon.